Hey, everybody. Good evening. Happy holidays. How y'all doing? Welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Conversations, last minute gifts, and all the things. And my special guest is coming really soon. I think I have her here in the room. Let me see what we got going on. Yeah, we did it. We did it, sis.
Hello, beautiful.
I got
Hello.
my sister with me, y'all. I don't even know how to act tonight. Y'all got to hang in there. I'm just excited because I love this beautiful sister here.
I
And
love
I'm
you too.
excited. I'm grateful. I'm honored to have you here. Welcome the Kim Experience. Come on.
Come
Let's
on now.
go.
The Kim Experience, okay? The
That's
Kim
right.
Experience, honey. If they don't know, now they know,
They
okay?
gonna know. They
Oh,
gonna
they
know.
they about to really know.
Welcome, my sister. I hope you had a
Thank
great
you.
day. Thank you for your sacrifice of time tonight.
Thank
I
you for
am
having me.
grateful for you to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Thank you. Y'all share. I need you all to go ahead and tag and share. Let's fill the room tonight. We're
Yes,
talking
tag
about
and
this
share.
week's event. It's on and popping. Last minute Christmas gifts, networking, collaboration. My sister, evangelist Teresa Callahan, said, collaboration is God's currency.
Come on.
Do you believe that, evangelist?
Yes, I do. And you know how my sister Teresa Callahan, that's my one of my sweethearts, my
Mm-hmm.
sister
Mm-hmm.
in love. So definitely, yes, we need one another.
Oh, come on.
No person is an island. All right.
Yes.
We need one another. And I believe that uh this is one of the reasons why and the Lord dropped it in my spirit because I
Mm.
got married a year ago on the 7th of this month.
Woo!
Yep. Thank
Mrs.
Yes, honey. Thank you so much. And wait a minute, let me push P in that and say congratulations on the purchase of your home.
Thank sister. When I tell you it's been all God. So I'm
Hmm.
experiencing all the first things, the
Yeah.
first Thanksgiving, first Christmas. My baby came home from Mackinac into
Yeah.
our home, and I give God all the glory, sister. It's all
Yes.
Him.
Yes.
All Him. Thank you.
That's such a blessing. That is such a blessing.
Mhm.
Congratulations on, your new home.
Thank
And I
you.
know it is super fantabulous and beautiful. So I'm just grateful to God,
Me too.
for, what he's doing in your life and just what he's doing in the lives of individuals. Um,
Yes.
I was on another call this
Mhm.
morning with Pastor Latrina McCutcheon.
Oh, okay.
Never met her. Breakthrough prayer and power line, and she does
Mm.
this call 5 days a week.
Amen.
And she reached out to me around July, August,
Okay.
and asked me to come on in December. And
Wow.
so I'm like, okay, let me, okay. I'm like, God, I don't know what you're doing, but
Right.
the assignment, I
Yes.
accept it. And
Yes.
so we had a time on
Mm.
that call this morning, and it's actually on my page. It
Good.
was on, people can actually go back and listen to the replay from this
Wonderful.
morning. And the Lord gave me a word concerning victory.
Mm.
So in spite of,
My God.
what's happening, we are victorious.
Yes, we are.
We're not going to get the victory. We already have it.
Ooh, glory.
1 Corinthians 15:57 says, thanks be unto God,
Yes.
giveth, and you see ETH in some
Yes.
translations, ETH on the end of give. And when you see that, that means continuously. He is
Come on now. Yes.
continuously. It's not a,
That's
you know,
good.
a one and done. You know, you only get one shot, you know.
Come
But
on.
when you see that ETH on the end, that he's continuously doing
Yes.
whatever it is. It's
Yes.
continuous. And so we talked about that this morning, and God just met us on that call this morning. And a
Glory to
lot of
God.
times, you know, you pray and you ask the Lord, what do you want me to say to your people? And he gives you
Yes.
something. But then while you're in the midst of it and in the thick of it, he gives you something more. He gives you
Ooh,
something else. And so that's what
Jesus.
happened. That's what happened. So
That's
I'm
powerful.
so grateful. So those of you who are listening, it is on my
Yes.
page. My
Wonderful.
Facebook page is Kim R. James Smith.
Yes.
On my Facebook page, please, please, please go and listen to it and share it with other people also too.
Yes.
Share it
That's
with
a
other
powerful
people.
word, sister, because there's a lot going on. The
Mhm.
political climate, the economical climate,
I talked
the
about
climate
that.
of the church, the
Yeah,
culture of the church, the
the culture of the
shifting,
church. Yes.
so much.
Yeah.
And the consistency of God is non-negotiable. Even though things come
Period.
your way, people
Yeah.
come, people go, things up, things down. I have to remind
Hmm.
myself, evangelist, God is consistent. He
Yeah.
doesn't change.
He
He
changes
he's
not.
the constant.
Yep.
And this year, getting the house has been amazing. It's
Yeah.
also where I said, Lord, if you don't allow me to get disability on a monthly basis, I'm gonna need you to heal my body so I can work. So
Okay.
whichever way you do this, so when I put that out there and I started working in the healthcare system on a
Yeah.
part-time basis last year, I said, well, Lord, I like part-time. Part-time is good, but now that you've given me this home, I'm gonna have to step out on faith and I'm gonna need you to increase my capacity to be able to maintain. I don't want to go backwards.
Yeah.
What I just came out of was tough. Three
Yeah.
years losing a home, losing a marriage, losing health, losing all these things.
Just
Now here we
lost.
are in the restoration period, and
Mhm.
it gets kind of murky because the enemy's slick.
Yeah.
You have one slip up, see, you ain't gonna be able to maintain. See, so I
Hmm.
have to
Hmm.
talk to myself
Yeah.
in an authoritative voice, evangelist.
Yeah.
Now I
Yeah.
have to tell Latanya, you know the word. You know God is with you. Why are you worrying? My mama said, if you're going to worry, don't pray. If you're going to pray, don't worry. Why don't you trust the same God that brought
Yeah.
you through before? You will trust people more
Hmm.
than you will trust the true and living God. That's backwards, Latanya. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
brought you this far. I have not had my cane in 2 months. And I
Wow.
wasn't able to walk without my cane for 3 years.
Wow.
That's God. That's nothing
That's
but
God.
God. And even when I feel pain, I remind myself that I'm healing.
Yeah.
Healing. It
Hmm.
continues every day.
Hmm.
God is making me stronger. I will refuse to allow the enemy to infiltrate my mind.
Yes.
I gave him
Yes.
too much power that way too long. He
He's the
can't come
God
into
of
the gate. Nope.
healing. Yes.
Can't
I
do it.
love it. Your testimony is very, very powerful. And some of the things that you were saying mirrored actually what God was saying this morning on the call.
Wow.
We were talking about victory. And the thing about victory is, see, God gives you a strategic plan, right?
Mm.
And you have to work that plan. You know,
Yes, ma'am.
you have to declare and decree, but you
Ooh.
also have to work the plan that God gives you too.
Gotta work the plan.
And so I was sharing how back in June of this year, the Lord had my husband and I to start a Monday night service called Monday Night Manna.
Wow.
Now,
Praise
and it
God.
was, yeah, and it was a blessing. It wasn't like it was a whole lot of people there or anything like
Mhm.
that. But a lot of times God will have you do certain things because
Mhm.
your obedience is being tested.
My
And it
God.
wasn't until because we did it for about 3 months and we were faithful. We did it for
Mm.
about 3 months. And so, we put more money out, and it wasn't
Okay.
about the money or anything, but we
Mhm.
spent more out, you know,
Wow.
in rental and, renting the place or whatever. And
Yes.
the couple, who allowed us to use their ministry,
Mhm.
Pastor Caldwell and
Mhm.
Lady Dwayla Caldwell. She and I actually are
Wow.
friends in the real estate business for
Oh,
like
that's
several
wonderful.
years. Yeah,
Wow.
we're friends. We met each other at the Mark Z real estate
Mhm.
team.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so I was working in property management, and still, I'm still there, and she
Mhm.
was a realtor, and we became friends. And fast forward, here we meet again after not seeing each other or talking to one another for years. And
Wow.
he's married to Pastor Caldwell, Glory to God Baptist Church, beautiful, beautiful ministry. And so we reunited again this year, and we were
Mhm.
able to use that ministry, and we used it for about 3 months. And
Okay.
so really it was the obedience. God was
Yes.
testing our obedience. And
Wow.
so we were obedient to what he told us to do. We went in, and it didn't matter if it was 2 people or if it
Yes.
was 10 to 12 people.
Come
We
on.
ministered like the room was filled. And a
Come
lot of times
on.
we don't think God is in something because we don't see numbers. Because
Woo.
in the corporate sense, um,
Yes.
they're driven by the metrics.
Numbers.
They're
Yes.
driven by the numbers. Okay.
Yes.
So, the culture of customer service,
Yes,
where's
ma'am.
that nowadays?
Yes.
It's the numbers. What are you doing? How fast are you moving? How fast are you moving? You're moving fast, but are you really grasping
Come
things?
on now.
So,
That's good.
we've seen the shift and we've seen the changes or whatever,
Hey,
but
Simone.
we did it for 3 months. We did it for
Mhm.
3 months. And we have a minister come and minister, and his wife at that time was ill.
Mm.
She had never seen her husband minister before.
Wow.
And my husband had him to minister on a Monday night, and he gave a powerful, powerful word. And that was
Wow.
this past summer. His wife passed away this
Oh,
past
my.
October.
My
And she
Lord.
had the opportunity. Had my
Jesus.
husband not been obedient to what the Lord
Yeah.
said, and
Yes, ma'am.
allow this man of God to minister. And
Mm.
sometimes, you sit, a lot of times people sit in ministries and full of gifts, full of power, full of talent, but they're sitting, and they're
Yes.
sitting serving another person's vision. And let me tell you something, let me push on that for a minute. um there's nothing wrong, because that's where you get your training.
Yes, ma'am.
You get trained, you get taught, what to
Mhm.
do, what not to do. You see what works,
Yes.
what doesn't work. So yeah, and I look at that as a training ground. I've been in,
Yes.
I was in a ministry almost 30 years, and when I tell you
Yes.
the training that I got is invaluable.
That's right.
It's priceless. You can't put a price tag on it. And I'm grateful for what I got. So
Amen.
now,
Mhm.
on this side of things now,
Mhm.
because of the training, because of the order, and because of
Come
the
on.
protocol and so forth, you just can't be out here willy-nilly doing stuff,
That's
right? You just
right.
can't. And so, and couple that with what, the knowledge base that my husband has. And
Mhm.
he's ordained, and
Yes.
he's been with different ministries, Church
Yes.
of Our Lord Jesus Christ, and he's from the Church of God in Christ. And the
Mhm.
training, the ministry teaching, the
Come on.
ministry training, the ministry
Yes.
teaching, and the ministry training, he received, I received,
Right.
and it's like now God is like, okay, y'all got to go, and y'all got to go do what the Lord has called you to do. So we
Yes,
did
ma'am.
that for about 3 months. We
Okay.
did it for about 3 months, and we ended it around about the end of the summer, because
Okay.
there was a shift. So there was a change in the natural, because the seasons were changing in the natural. We were moving
Yes.
out of summer and going
Mhm.
into fall. And then there was
Yes.
a change in the spirit with us. There was a shift where the Lord was like, okay, now this is the next thing that I need you to do. And
Mm.
when I got married last year, I only did one event last year, and you were
Okay.
part of it.
Yes,
That was the
ma'am.
only one that I did, and that was June of last year.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
so then I met my husband in July. We got
Okay.
engaged in August, married in December.
Wow.
So, and then being married at the age that I am, being married
Mm-hmm.
again, because this is not my
Mm-hmm.
first marriage,
Okay.
being married again after being single again 18 years. So,
Wow.
raised my son, he's an adult now and he's on his own.
Yes.
He has flown the coop, so he's
Mm-hmm.
doing his thing. He's working and he bought a car and
Come on now. Come on.
he doing it like that. So I
Wonderful.
I'm so grateful because the years that it was just he and I
Yes.
without
Yes.
the
I
presence of his
remember.
father. You remember that without
Yes.
the presence of his father, and
Yes.
I'm not saying that it didn't come without some challenges and some hurts
Mhm.
and things, because it did. But
Yes.
the Lord saw us through it.
Glory
You
to
know,
God.
the Lord saw us through
Yes.
all of that. And so my first my comeback was back
Mhm.
in September. My
Mhm.
cousin, Bishop Stephen Staten, he was celebrating his birthday and his pastoral anniversary. And
Okay.
whenever he calls me last minute, I don't care what's going on, I'm
Okay.
moving stuff for him.
Yes.
So he said, cousin, can you come and do worship? Of course. So it worked out. I was able
Hey,
to go, and
Monique.
that was my comeback out.
Praise
And
God.
then our sister Crystal Murray, um,
Yes.
out of the mud. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Then I did Out of the Mud for
Mhm.
her, and I
Okay.
talked about my testimony. I kind of touched on it. And there were people that were saying to me, I want to remarry. I want to love
Mhm.
again. And I
Yes.
said, wow. And then somebody even said that to me at dinner a couple of weeks ago. I was with a group
Mhm.
of, my sisters,
Mhm.
and
I
one
just
lady,
said that.
yeah, see, man, you saying it. So, and it's
Yes.
really confirmation for me,
Mhm.
because that is on the docket for 2026, women 40 and up. That's my target group.
Okay.
Ministry for me is a little different now from when I
Mhm.
first got started. And you remember,
Yes.
because I was fresh out of a marriage,
Mhm.
2 years out of a marriage, closed the chapter with my marriage ending in 2006 in
Okay.
April, and then my mother dying 3 months later
Ooh,
unexpectedly.
my
And
God.
so I closed two chapters, and most people don't know this, but I closed two chapters within 90 days of each other,
Ooh.
all while trying to minister to other people, but yet needed
Mhm.
it myself,
Come on. Come on.
needed healing myself.
Yes.
So what's happening Saturday is really a setup, because I'm doing the last minute shopping. Yeah, I want y'all to make money. Y'all are small business owners, and I want people
Yes.
to come and patronize you all. And it's
Mhm.
networking, because it's bringing women together, but it's
Yes.
also ministry too. And that's the direction God is taking me in. And I'm not saying I won't ever do another inner healing and deliverance conference, because I'm sure that I will.
Okay.
But right now, this is the direction, and it's still effective.
Yes.
I still get the opportunity. It's just in a marketplace setting,
That's
but
good.
I still get the opportunity to minister. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I get that opportunity.
That's
You know,
good,
we're gonna
Monique.
pause for the cause like we did last year. You know, I
Yes.
didn't pause that I paused for the cause, and however the Lord, moved, that's the vein that we operated in. So it's gonna be the same thing. And I'm gonna tell you something. This time, the majority of the ladies that are coming, I don't even know who they are.
Is that right?
Yep, it's you and maybe two or three other people. And
Wow.
everybody else, I don't know. I have people who were referrals. Pastor Angela Cadwell, my sister, thank you
That's
so
my
much.
sis.
Pastor Carla Allen is family to me. That's Crystal's Murray's sister. Pastor Carla
Wow.
Allen's husband is my cousin down the line on my granddad.
Wow.
So, I got referrals from
Mm-hmm.
them, and then my Mary Kay lady I got a Mary Kay person coming. She's a
I need
referral.
my lip gloss.
That's right, and that skincare, that good skincare.
Ooh,
So
yes, honey. I got to
I'm
have my
just,
skin right.
yes, got to have it right. And so I am so grateful, sis. I am so grateful for what the Lord is doing, but
Yes, me
I know
too.
what one of my main assignments is to really have a very intimate conversation
Mm-hmm.
with my sisters 40 and up when
We
it
need it.
comes to falling in love
We need
again,
it.
when it comes to menopause. Because let me
Come
tell
on
you
now.
something, menopause is a whole nother beast
It sure
by
is.
itself.
It
Your
sure
body
is.
has said, ain't not another baby coming out of this body.
Not a
And
near
so,
one.
not near one. Okay. And so now you're on the side of, you're not having a cycle anymore.
Yes.
And then, your emotions and your thought
Yes.
processes and all of that. Menopause is
It's
is
different.
something else. And I want to deal with subject matter that we
Yes.
don't deal with in
Let's
the church.
deal with it, sis. Let's deal with it.
I want to deal with that because we don't talk about menopause in the church. You know,
Nowhere near enough.
nowhere near. And then when I went through my divorce, let me tell you something. I closed 2 chapters in 90 days and no counseling.
Jesus. Woo wee. Wow.
None.
Wow.
None. No counseling. No
Mm.
counseling whatsoever. And I have an aunt and favorite aunt, Pastor Janet Madier.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, at that time, she had a school for construction trades, and that was when
Mm.
now Pastor Kwame Kilpatrick
Mm-hmm.
was the mayor of the city, and I had
Mm-hmm.
just come back from Texas, had my son with me, so I got a 2-year-old. I'm trying, and I've got to figure things out. I'm trying to
Yes.
figure out, why am I here
Mm.
without my husband?
Jesus.
And he dropped us off.
Mm.
He We drove from Texas 20 plus hours. He had just bought me a car the year before for our anniversary. That's the same car he dropped us off in. And then he flew out to go to North Carolina, where he
Wow.
stayed for a few years. A lot of people don't know it and this is
Wow.
something that I haven't really talked about
Yes.
openly as of yet, because I needed to, I knew I would share it.
Yes.
And now is the time to share.
Yes.
I'm on the
Yes.
other side
On the
of
other
all
side. Come
of
on.
that. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm on
God.
the other side of all of that. Now,
My
my
God.
ex-husband and I, we can actually, joke with one another. He was here this past summer to come see my son. And he was here, to it was a homegoing service, and he came in to, for both. And so, but it was a time, sis, when it wasn't
Mm.
like that. It was a
Jesus.
time when the root of
Jesus.
bitterness tried to spring
Come
up.
on. Come on.
It really
My
did.
God.
Okay. And
Wow.
and indeed, it did spring up. It did come up,
Mm.
And so I'm just so grateful, to
Yes.
God. I'm not I'm coming back onto social media. I'm not one that gets on social media and shares my life.
Okay.
And I was sharing with the people this morning, you got to be very, very careful with what you put out there.
Very
Because just
true.
like there are so many of the saints of God that's on social media, but there's also so many of the ain'ts that are
Oh,
not.
come on. Oh, yeah, they out there. Oh, yeah.
They're
And they
out
watching.
there too.
They watching.
And
They
they're
listening.
watching.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
They
yeah.
are watching. So I'm very, very careful with what
Yes.
I share on
Okay.
social media. Very, very careful. Basically, if it's a word of encouragement, I'm going to share it.
Yes.
Good news, great news, whatever, I'm going to share it. Of course, my event, this coming Saturday,
Yes.
I'm so grateful for that. We're going to be at the Livonia Westland Chamber of Commerce,
Yes.
808 North Wayne Road in Westland, Michigan.
Love it.
We will be there from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m.
Come
And
on out.
I have some phenomenal, phenomenal vendors that I will announce, before we get off of the stream. But I am just, again, I'm just grateful because 2 months ago, I wasn't even thinking about this. And so
Really.
I don't know who been praying and saying
Come
we
on.
need her to come back or whatever, but all of a sudden it just like hit me, and I put
Wow.
this together like 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
And the moment I put it out there, people began to
Wow.
respond.
Wow.
And so I'm sold
Wow.
out. I don't have a lot of vendors, not like I did last year. I only have 8 because I want,
Yes, sis.
people, I want people to come and support and
Yes.
hopefully, buy up everything that you got. You
Everything
know?
in the name of
So
Jesus the
yes,
Christ.
in Jesus' name, and that's what we want. And my biggest thing is support.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Bringing sisters together.
You're very
Bringing
good at that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Bringing people
very good at that.
together. Thank you so much. Bringing people together. Somebody just asked, what was the address again? Okay. Thank you so much. Simone, please help me if I did not pronounce your name right.
Yeah,
I believe it's
Apostle.
Simone with a C.
Come on.
Okay.
Yep. That's
Simone
exactly
with a
right.
C. 8028 North.
8028.
Yes. North Wayne Road.
I'm putting it on the in the chat right
Yep.
now. North
Livonia
Wayne.
Westland Chamber of Commerce. It's in a little mini business
Strip
plaza.
mall. Like a
If
plaza.
you
That's the word, plaza.
Yep, it's in a plaza. And if you see Carlos Mexican Restaurant, it's got a big yellow awning. You are in the right place.
Let me ask a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is not your first time doing an event there.
Right, it's not.
Can you tell the people in your words, what is a chamber of commerce?
Chamber of Commerce it's a place where businesses can come together.
Yes.
The Chamber of Commerce for Livonia Westland, what they do, they bring businesses together. They do advertising for you. They will do free email blasts for you. And
Wow.
I have been blessed to be a part of this organization of businesses for the last 5 years now.
Wow. That's
2020. I
wonderful.
joined in 2020. So
Okay.
it's been 5 years now. So, I'm on first name basis just about with the people that work there. But it
Yes.
is a place where businesses can come together. You register your business with them.
Thank you, everyone.
And the fee is like a little less than $300 a year.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. And your business gets added to a directory for the Chamber of Commerce.
I saw that on their website. Yes, business
your
directory.
business.
Come on.
Yes, and you get invited to different events that other businesses are
good.
having. Um, you can leave your business cards in there because
Mhm.
people, different businesses use the rooms. And there's
Okay.
also one in Westland. When I'm sorry, in Livonia. When
Yes.
I started using the one in Livonia.
Okay.
And when they opened the one in Westland, because it's a one story,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'm concerned about people who may not be able to use stairs or whatever.
Yes.
That's why
Yes.
I have been just consistently using that brand new one in Westland. And because I actually was the first person to use it.
Really?
Yeah,
When you
yeah, yeah.
had your event, you were the first person to
I
use
was the
it?
very first person to use it.
Look
Yep,
at there. And let me
yep,
just thank you for understanding the fact that everyone cannot do stairs. And when you
yeah,
have an event and you're lugging in, inventory, it can get a little tricky when you got
yes,
stairs and you got all
yep,
these wagons. So
yep,
thank you for being mindful of the logistics that a person
yes.
that can't do
Yes,
stairs.
thank you.
No.
Yeah,
Thank you for
everybody
that.
can't do stairs. Yeah, everyone
Mm-mm.
can't do stairs, and I'm mindful of that. I don't ever,
Yes,
um,
Monique, you're right.
I don't ever want people to feel like I can't come because of a challenge such as
Mhm.
stairs.
Okay.
And stairs, for me, I'll run up and down them, but somebody else may not be able to run up and
Yes.
down stairs. So I wanted
Yes.
to make it as user friendly
Thank
as well
you.
as convenient as
Yes.
possible. It's plenty
Yes.
of parking there. It's
Yes. That makes
in
difference
beautiful
too.
there. Yeah, it's
Yes.
really, really nice. I'm so, so, so grateful. Like I said, I'm 5 years in now being
I
a
love it.
member.
I
I'm
love
five
it.
years in.
And we've got
So
a comment. Sister
great.
Monique is in the comment. She's an entrepreneur, and
Mm-hmm.
she says most cities do have a chamber of commerce. So if you've never
Yes.
heard of that, look that up for your city,
Mm-hmm.
because the motto or the tagline that they have is people, business, community.
Yep.
That speaks volumes right there.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
speaks volumes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we're
Yep.
trying to bring the community together. Do you realize? And I told one of my sisters this, within a so many mile radius, you probably can get everything you need from a small business. But if you
Mm-hmm.
don't know
Mm-hmm.
who's out there, if you
Mm-hmm.
don't know, that business directory is amazing because it's giving you a list of other
Mm-hmm.
business, and there's job opportunities that
Let
they
me tell
post
you
on there.
something.
Come on,
Yes,
somebody,
that organization is phenomenal because if you're
come
looking for a
on.
job, people post jobs. Business owners post jobs in there.
I
They do.
love it. That's
They
worth
do.
the membership. It's worth
Yes,
being in.
it is.
And that's a part of the networking and collaboration when I was looking up some talking points is to
Mm-hmm.
find out what groups exist in your community. And if you don't have one, start one.
Yes. Yeah.
Be the change.
Be the
But
change.
every chamber
Yeah.
of commerce, every major city in this region has one. Southfield,
Mm-hmm.
can't
Mm-hmm.
not I'm sure they all have one. Connect and don't get so caught up in the fact that they all don't look like you. I'm gonna ask you to expand your horizons. I'm gonna ask
Yeah.
you to step out and let's really connect beyond just those that have
Yes. Yeah.
brown skin,
Yeah. Yeah.
because the language of business, honey, is green.
Yeah.
Come on,
And it is.
okay.
And it is. Okay. The language of business is green. Okay.
So
It
come on
really,
now,
really
step
is.
out.
And it's like, come on now. You have to network
Yes,
um with one another.
yes.
Like I said earlier when we first came on, we need one another. No man or woman is an island, okay?
Come on now.
We need one another. And so the very fact that when I put this out, people began to respond. Let me
Yes.
just share who's coming. First of all,
Yes.
yours truly,
Woo!
you.
Polished on purpose is in the house, baby. Come
Polished
on.
on purpose paparazzi
I'm
jewelry
ready.
is coming. I have Nasha shown enough be cooking favor with flavor. She's
Ooh.
coming. So we're going to have some food. We're going to have some
Ooh.
treats.
All right now.
I have Deja Garraway. Never met her before. Met her on Next Door. Deja's Design Enterprise. She's coming. I
Okay.
have Dawn Muty. I'm sorry, excuse me. Dawn
Okay.
Muty is going to be my Mary Kay person
Come
for
on,
that
Mary Kay.
day.
Get our skin looking
Yes.
wonderful, honey.
Yes, I have Sister Flair Mullins of Simply Flair.
I love
She's
it.
going to be there. My high school friend,
Okay. High school friend.
Angela Tobias. Yes, Angela's Stitches and Stuff
Come
will
on. I
be
love these.
there.
I love these names. I love
Yes,
these
yes.
unique
I'm just
business
excited.
names. I love
Uh,
it.
yes, Lenore with um so nice glitz and glam, the jackets that have the patches and the
Yes.
brooches and stuff like that. She's going to be there. She was
Okay.
referred to me by Pastor Angela Cadwell.
Okay.
And last but
Okay.
not least, I have Sister Alicia Butler, Anointed Ladies One of a Kind Designs,
I
and
love
she
it.
does custom ties. And of course, I will
Ooh.
be last,
Hmm.
I will be there representing the Kim experience. Keep it moving.
Yes.
I am going to be doing pop-up coaching for those who, are interested in pop-up coaching. And I am going to start more of the coaching next
I love
year
it.
as well. I'll be doing one-on-one coaching as well as group coaching.
I
So
love
I
that.
am excited. I'm putting that certification to work.
Come
So
on, let's
yeah,
go, evangelist. Let's
yeah,
go. It's needed, it's
yeah.
necessary.
Mhm.
And I believe you did something similar at the first event,
I
and
did.
that was wonderful. It was
I did.
right on time.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was perfect. It was,
yep.
I love the variety of vendors that you always have. It's a
Thank
very good
you.
variety. Thank you for always putting um, your best foot forward in everything you do.
Thank you.
That makes a difference, because those of you who know, if you're an entrepreneur and you're going to different vendor events,
Mhm.
everyone doesn't work the same way.
That's
You
right.
get to know hosts and how they handle business, and some
Mhm.
use a little coaching in hosting
Mhm.
events,
Mhm. Mhm.
attitudes, or
Yeah.
not the best location, or the
Mhm.
cleanliness of the facility. This
Yeah.
this is a process.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
process.
It is a process. It
So for
is.
you to be able to put this together in this
Mhm.
amount of time, which is good that you have the connection you have with
Yeah.
the Chamber of Commerce to
Mhm.
Livonia
Mhm.
Westland. That's one of
Mhm.
the benefits and the perks of being involved in a group like that, is you have access to space. You have connections to people. Come on. And I,
Yes.
I found this online. I'm going to read this statement and I want us to break it down.
Mhm.
Networking and collaboration are vital for career growth, business success, and innovation by
Mhm.
creating opportunities, sharing knowledge, building
Yes.
credibility, and providing support, allowing individuals and organizations to achieve more together than they could alone. Come on,
Mhm. Mhm.
fostering new ideas and expanding
Yeah.
reach. Is that heavy?
Very.
You can close the
We go-
curtain and start getting the offering off of that.
Yep. Yep. Pass the basket. Like for real. For real. Community. And I'm gonna tell you something. Jesus was about community.
Come on now.
I mean, let's take it there.
Let's
Jesus
go.
was about community. When you look at him and the disciples, the inner
Yes.
circle. And then
Yes.
how Jesus went from place to place. He went to
Yes.
Peter's house, and, he went to the synagogue. He ministered from the boat, from the mountaintop,
Mhm.
side of the mountain or whatever. The different places that Jesus, went. I mean, the 5,000, come on, wasn't that community? And,
Yes.
that was community all day long. If it wasn't, I don't know what you call it, but
Come
that
on
was
now.
community all day long. And in the church, we have a responsibility for the community. We can't keep talking to the same people every week.
Come on.
We can't. We cannot keep talking to the same people every single week
Woo.
and have an expectation of growth and expansion. You know,
Wow.
the Lord dropped in my spirit a couple weeks ago the prayer of Jabez. And I
Yes.
went to Donald Lawrence's song. I remember when that song came out. I was
Me too.
living in Texas at the time. I was married, to my ex-husband, and we used to sing that song. And so I'm like, wow, enlarge my territory.
Yes. Come on.
Enlarge my territory. So when you're asking the Lord to enlarge your territory, you have to have a mindset to receive it and to be open to the territory God places in front of you. So there's a certain posture that you have to have.
That's it.
There's a certain mindset that you have to have when you're asking the Lord to enlarge your territory. So guess what? If you're asking the Lord to enlarge your territory is not for and no more. Or me and mine, and that's it. Or me and my crew, and you can't get in this circle. No, when we're asking the Lord to enlarge our territory, expand our horizons, because I believe this is a part of the walk, with God, that we meet different people and go different places, experience different cultures. No, they might not eat greens, and you might not eat green bean casserole. You know what I'm saying? And either way, it's still all good.
Yes.
Either way, it's still all good, because we need to be able to appreciate the differences.
Yes.
We
do.
We need to be able to appreciate the differences. Okay, you don't eat collard greens. Okay, I don't, green bean casseroles, okay,
Yes.
And it's okay.
It's okay.
Hey, I love tabbouleh salad, love Mediterranean food.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So just to be able to appreciate other people who God has created,
that's right.
be able to go outside of, think outside of the box,
Yes.
And again, I'm very, very excited. This Mary Kay lady don't know me from Adam's House Cat.
See?
But she's showing up.
Yes.
I know Mary Kay people personally, and I reached out to them.
That's right.
And for one reason or another, schedules, and I'm like, okay, I get it, and I'll be hosting stuff throughout 2026 anyway. Somebody says it's the times that we're living in because God is calling us into all sectors and all territories. I'm in agreement with that.
Total agreement with that.
Yeah, I'm in complete agreement with that. The times we're living in is causing us to come together. She's absolutely correct saying that. I did not listen to the president's full address because I wasn't gonna do it. I didn't plan on it, and then I didn't want to. But what I heard was enough, and I'm sitting up here like this dude playing in our face, like real. He on one, playing in the people's face, on one. And so it's stuff like that. And none of this, and I shared this on the prayer call this morning, none of what is happening right now has caught God off guard.
That's right. None of it.
He knew it before the foundation of the world. He knew it before, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. He knew.
Yes.
All of that. He knew all
all
of that was going to happen. And it's causing us to come together and not look at the color of my skin, the color of your skin, what you eat, what you like. Well, we praise this way. Y'all too loud, y'all too quiet.
Come on.
It's not even about that now.
Not about that.
allow Holy Spirit to just break down the
Yes.
barriers
That's
and
right.
let us come together. I'm Baptist, I'm Church of God in Christ, I'm apostolic.
Yes.
Listen here. I
Yes,
love
honey.
the Lord.
Yes.
Period. Because when the church is raptured, where you got saved at ain't gonna even matter.
Come on. Ah, my God.
Just saying. It's not gonna
Ooh.
even matter. But the fact that you crossed over and that
Yes.
you made it,
Come on.
that's what's gonna matter.
That's what's gonna matter.
Not the
That's
church
what's
you
gonna
came
matter.
out of, not who your pastor, who your first lady was, and well, I did this, well, I did that. None of
Because
that
we get
is going
caught
to
up, we get
matter.
caught up in all that.
And will real quick,
Ooh,
real,
real
real
quick.
quick,
We'll
real
build
quick. And God is
a
like,
whole
come
idol out
on.
of that.
Yeah, that don't even matter. We got people dying and going to hell. We gotta pull them.
Ooh.
We,
Come
we,
on.
we got people that we gotta go and we gotta pull them in. And we got to tell them about
Yes.
this Jesus that we serve,
Yes.
And so if it comes through an event like the last minute Christmas shopping,
Yes.
absolutely right, religion.
That's
If
right.
it comes through an event, because I'm going to give God the glory openly, whether,
Yes.
everybody in there is a believer or not, you know,
Yes.
you gonna fall up under the anointing when you
Come on.
cross that threshold at
Come on now.
802 North
Be
Wayne
prepared.
Road. You will come up under that. So
Yes.
I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful, and I'm so um looking forward to 2026. And like I
Me
said,
too, sister. Me too.
my sisters who want to remarry, and
Yes.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna pull my husband in it because he's got a testimony. So I'm gonna
Amen.
pull him in it too.
I love
Because
it.
God, it was something that God had to do in me.
Mm-hmm.
And he had told the Lord, he said, I'm ready to be married again. And he had been single again 12 years,
Mm-hmm.
a little more than 12 years or whatever. And he
Mm-hmm.
had been single again also. And
Okay.
so, he had been praying, and, I had been praying, and, being single again 18 years, that's
That's
what
a
it was
long
for me.
time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Very long time. Very
Mm-hmm.
long time. I mean, my son, from a 2-year-old until the time he graduated high school and then post high school, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that was a very long time. But you know what? I understand also too that God works his will in us.
Yes.
He does.
Yes. He
He works
does.
his will in us, and sometimes we kick against it.
Yes.
We
I've
do.
had to not so much focus on who I don't have. Gratitude for what I have, for who I have, for
Hmm.
this time of self-discovery. Because I can say in my marriage, it was all about him. I don't
Hmm.
even know what my identity was, to be honest. And I thought that was what a
Wow.
woman was supposed to do,
And
to
a
be
lot of women
so,
think like that. You'd be surprised.
just totally consumed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go on a limb between the husband and the job. I think that took the place of where God should have been.
Mm-hmm.
And God
Hmm.
makes it very clear, I ain't sharing my spot with nobody.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He makes that very clear. So when we put another person or relationship, uh, a job or whatever in that position where he should be only, you're going to have some problems. So this is my opportunity, sister, to reevaluate some things. I've
Mm-hmm.
learned a lot about me in my marriage. I learned a lot about some trauma that I had not dealt with.
Yeah.
That we both had some things that we had not dealt with, and when that came together, it's like,
Mhm.
oh no, we can't do this.
Yeah, the coming together of traumatic experiences on both
Yes,
ends.
yes.
With my first marriage, it was the same thing. He had dealt uh
Mm,
with abandonment issues. His
wow,
his dad walked out on his mom
Wow.
before he was even born, right? And
Jesus.
there were
Wow.
two older siblings whom I've
Mhm.
never even met. There were two older
Mm.
siblings. Then his mother ended up being institutionalized,
That's a
breakdown,
lot.
had a lot, and then she had him 2 months early. She had him
Wow.
in the seventh month of her pregnancy,
Wow.
and then he gets adopted. He's in the system. They take him
Wow.
away from her when he's 2. So
Mm.
he's in the system, and he gets with a foster family and stayed with that family now
Mhm.
for about 18, 19 years until, he was, an adult.
Mhm.
But then the whole rejection thing, because they did not
Yeah.
adopt him,
Wow. Wow.
that was a whole nother thing. So, when I do this,
Mm.
it's gonna be an intimate setting, and it's gonna be real, and it's gonna be very, very
I'm
raw.
excited about that. I need
Thank you.
that.
Because we can't put we can't sugarcoat it anymore.
Right.
We can't make it sound like it's something else
Come
when it's
on. And we do that.
we
Come
do it
on.
because we try to save face, or we try
We
to be
do.
like, nah, it was bad, but no, it was.
It
And
was.
when you get to the place where you can admit that thing,
Ooh, come on. That confession breeds healing.
and it does. One of my
Ooh.
team members, Minister Victoria, she says confession brings possession.
Ooh, it's good.
Confession brings possession. And
It's
and
good.
when you understand that that's not the life that God has for you, but you got to get
Yes,
to that place
that's
first.
right. It's a
And
process.
so when we are going through, and I keep
Mm,
referring back to this morning because a lot of this conversation is mirroring what was said this morning.
mhm.
And you can listen to it. I got it on my page. You can go
Oh,
ahead and listen to
I'm going straight there
you
after
can
we
listen
get
to
done.
the replay
Mhm,
on it, because a lot of this conversation is mirroring that.
mhm.
When we're going through, God is making us, right?
Yes.
We used to hear messages about being on the potter's wheel, right?
Yes.
And you being broke down, and you being molded and shaped, and that ain't right, so you breaking it down again, and you mold it and shape it.
Mhm.
And just think back to, if you never went to a pottery class, which I never have, but I played with plenty of Play-Doh back in the day,
Yes.
right?
That was our thing back in the day
That
now.
Play-Doh was the thing. And so we were trying to form stuff
Yes.
with Play-Doh, and then when it wasn't right,
We
we were
pat it back
taking
down
it
and we
out,
starting
patting
over.
it
Come on.
down, and then and I believe
Yes.
it's the same way, with us,
Yes.
God
Yes.
has to allow some things, some
Yes.
uncomfortable situations to happen. And it's for his glory, because
Mhm.
it's working the will for you to do what he's called you to do. And it's
Mm.
working out of you what needs to be worked out, all at the
Yes.
same time. So
Same
I tell
time.
people, don't be so quick to get out of the thing. What is the lesson God wants you to learn
While
while
you're
you're
in
in
there.
the middle of this? So don't
Yes.
focus on the battle like that.
Mm. Jesus.
It's for your good. Romans 8:28. All things work together for
Yes.
good.
That's it, Monique. Building our
All
capacity.
things work together
All of them.
for the good. Okay. And it didn't
Woo-wee.
say all things are good,
That's
because all
right.
things are not.
That's right.
But all things work together for the good.
All things. All
To
things.
them that love God, and to them that are what? The call.
The card. That's it.
The call,
Mm.
according to his purpose. And
Ooh,
so
that's
there's a
good.
plan, and there's a purpose, excuse me,
Yes.
that God
Yeah.
has for all of us. There's a
I
plan
believe
and a
that.
purpose. And I admonish the people this morning, if you don't know, let today be the day that you start seeking to figure out
Yes.
where you belong.
That's good. That's
Let
good,
today
sis.
be the day that you say, okay, Lord, what is it that you will have me to do? You know, who am I? Who are you calling me to be? You'd be
Yeah.
surprised how many people don't know who they are in God.
Oh my goodness.
That's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day. But don't
I want
know.
to tell everybody, I need you
Mhm.
all to follow evangelist Kim James Smith. I need you all to follow her. She is a mighty woman of God. I've had the pleasure of knowing her and being around her in different
Me
settings
too. Yeah.
for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And all I can say is she is a woman of God. Everything that she does, she puts her
Glory.
best foot forward. She does it in excellence, and I really appreciate having her in my life. Before you all go to these malls, before you all go to these different places that y'all want to spend, y'all come over to 8028 North Wayne Road this
Come
Saturday.
on, come through.
Support these small businesses, find some
Yes.
unique gifts, make some connections. Uh,
Yes.
and I want you to come up, not just come by yourself, bring some people with you.
Yes. Yes.
Come
Let's
on.
make it a whole big party.
Let's do that.
From 10 to
Let's do that.
3, let's make
Yes.
it a whole big party. Come in and meet somebody and buy
Yes.
some gifts, and you're probably, I'm sure you're going to do better at this event than going to the mall, because first of all, you go to the mall, you're going to have to find a parking spot.
That right there will have me in the bushes crying. I don't want to be bothered with that. I'm too old for that.
Yeah,
I,
I'm
I
not
can't
doing
do
it.
it. I can't
I
do
ain't
it.
been to the mall yet. I
I
said,
can't
well,
take
I'm
it.
going to wait until Saturday.
I can't take it.
And
That's
I'm
too
going to,
much.
yeah, I'm going to do my shopping on Saturday, because I just can't. And
Yes.
people something different out here on these roads now. And so this is the year that I turned 60. So,
Mm.
there's, somebody asked me, well, how did you feel? Okay, me push pin that. What are the types of gifts people can expect? I have people who are making handmade things, like
Mhm.
blankets.
Mhm.
Um, I have a Mary Kay person.
Mhm.
I have a jewelry person.
I'll be
I have
there. Palace on
my
Purpose
sister,
paparazzi.
paparazzi.
Mhm.
I have another person who hand makes keychains and
Mhm.
everything. I have another lady who does the blazers, who makes the
Mhm.
blazers with the decorative patches and
Mhm. Mhm.
rhinestones and all of that stuff. I have another lady who does hoodies and sweatshirts, and she does cookies. I
Mhm.
have a Mary Kate person
Mhm.
that's coming, and I have another lady that does custom ties. So I got all
Mhm.
kinds of stuff.
Very good
You
variety,
know,
and which means we're
a
gonna be
variety.
have different budgets.
Yes.
So that's
Mhm.
another good thing when you have a good variety of vendors. Some people may
Yeah.
have more to spend than others. I've got $8 jewelry, so you
Yeah.
can bring what you have, stretch those dollars,
Come
stretch those
on.
dollars. Don't
Yes.
break the bank. We can come on in, and if you got a lot or a little,
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll find something
You'll
that
find something that is
you'll love.
there. The crochet blankets. I love crochet blankets.
Oh,
I
that
love
will
a good
forever
blanket.
be a beautiful. I just love that.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
love
I
that.
love a good a blanket. You just,
Yes.
watch TV and get you some
Yes. Snuggle up
popcorn
with
and
your hot
snuggle
chocolate
up. Yes,
and
because
chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
okay.
That's
Yes,
come on, chestnuts, blanket, hot
that's right.
chocolate, all the things.
All
It's
of that.
Christmas time, all the things.
All of that, because you're not going outside. Okay.
It's too cold.
You're not
Uh-uh.
going outside. So
Because
go
y'all know,
ahead and
look, I was telling
get
my
your
sister this
blanket.
morning, I'm 50 years old, but my knees are 92.
See, there you go.
Uh-uh. Mm-mm. I
We're
can't
not
play
doing
with
that.
y'all.
Mm-mm.
Yes, cozy and decorative. And by
Yes,
me having a new home, I'm coming into my own. Like this behind me is my prosperity blanket that my cousin had made
I
for me. It's got
love it.
scriptures on it. Money cometh
Yes,
unto me. I make money in my sleep. It's got powerful affirmations. So I
yes,
love things, special things I can put in my home to make it mine. That's the
yes.
beautiful thing about having your own
About
space.
having a
You
home.
can you
Yeah.
can you can do what you want to do with it, and it reflects your
Mhm.
personality. I love unique
Mhm.
things. So
Yes.
this event is going to be the place to be this Saturday, 10 to 3, 8028 North Wayne Road. It's near Westland Mall, if you know that area.
Mhm.
So come on out. The Kim Experience is hosting. She's an amazing host.
Thank
Bring your
you.
family, make it a
Yes.
day out. You can come and shop and then go have lunch together. Make it a day of family and fellowship. But you never know who you'll
Yes.
meet. I just believe that God doesn't make mistakes. So you never
Yes.
know who you may need to meet in that setting. And
That's
we're going
true.
to have a great time. Evangelist, thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Thank
I haven't.
you.
We gonna do this way more often. Y'all gonna
Yes. Yes.
get used to
Yes.
seeing this beautiful face because y'all gonna see
Oh,
my. We gonna hang
no,
2026. We gonna hang real good.
2026, honey. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
ready.
Tight like glue, like living single. Yeah, true
That's
blue and
right.
tight like glue.
I'm
Yes.
ready. We need
Yep.
each other. She said
Yep.
something so important. I believe, and Pastor Angela, Pastor Doctor Angela Cadwell.
Doctor. That's right. Pastor.
Congratulations, sis.
Dr.
We
Angela
are you,
Cadwell. That's
her, and
right.
her husband.
Her and
We
her
are
husband.
proud
Mhm.
of them.
Go,
And
girl.
glad we said that. On tomorrow night, I need you all to
Yes.
meet me back. The kids and I are going to be together tomorrow night because
Okay.
we did a youth podcast this year. We took a little time off, but we're going to bring the kids back and we're going to talk about the year, the Griffin girls. If you have seen the Griffin girls sing, their father Andrew is my brother. They'll be on
I just
tomorrow.
saw them.
Did you see them, sis? Those
I
are my
saw,
honorary nieces.
get out of here. I
Hmm.
saw the video from the Michael
Yes.
Fletcher Corral.
Yes.
I
It was at
love Michael
Triumph. Was that
Fletcher. That's my brother. I love watching Michael Fletcher. I
Me
do.
too.
I
There's no one
love
like him.
Michael Fletcher.
No
And
one
I
like him.
saw those little girls. It's about 4 or 5 of
It's
them.
4 of them. They're
It's
4
4 of them.
sisters.
They cute as
Yes.
they want to be. And when I
And
tell
they
you,
are
them girls
taking this
sang,
area by storm. When I tell you, I call them, they on tour. God is moving and blossoming their ministry. They go to conferences, church services all over the state and other states. So God is really using them. Their father, Andrew Griffin, is a motivational speaker,
okay.
confidence coach, and he's now doing coaching for father-daughter relationships. So he is opening up his
Ooh.
horizons to doing
Yeah.
different kind of coaching. So the kids will be on tomorrow, but Sunday, my
Mhm.
sister, Dr. Crystal Fenderson, this region's best mental health clinician,
Mhm.
she is doing a show. We are interviewing Dr. Nyria Harrington, who wrote
Okay.
the book Healing the Little Girl Within. We're dealing with
Ooh.
that this Sunday, and we are
Mhm.
celebrating Dr. Crystal's birthday. So when I tell you this
Blessed
weekend is
birthday.
power packed, we got a power, and then Andrew and I will be together on our podcast, Power Hour, on Monday. So we got a lot coming. So I need you
Ooh.
all to follow. It's going to be
Yes.
a lot going on, but this is my passion. I thank God for what He has given me and how He's going to, I believe, launch me out even further into the deep in 2026. I ask
Mhm.
God to allow me to do this full time and to be able to make a living doing what I
Man,
absolutely. This
I'm in
podcast
agreement with you.
born out of trauma, but it was born to bring a voice to the pain, but to not stay in it too long. We
Mhm.
going through, and my sister says this: it's called a through and not a stay. We're not
It's
staying
right.
in it.
You're going through it.
We're going
You're not
through it.
staying in it, but a voice has to
Ooh.
be given to it as
Yes,
well. We
yes.
were so silent for
Oh,
years, especially in church. We were silent for years. We
yes,
kept it under wraps. Um,
yes, sis.
because we were ashamed, and we were embarrassed, and we didn't
Yes,
want anybody to know, you know
yes.
so we just kind of pushed it down like you do garbage when a garbage
Yep,
bag
that's
is
right. Just stuffed it, just kept
full,
stuffing. Just
and you
kept.
just stuff it, and you stuff it, and you stuff it.
Ooh,
But I'm grateful for platforms such as yours,
thank you,
LHG,
sis.
because you're putting a voice to it, and again, it's subject matter that the church as a whole is not talking about,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
know it's present.
Oh, yes. It's the
But
elephant
not,
in the room.
it's the
It
elephant
is.
in the room,
It is.
but we got to deal with that so we can heal from it.
And I'm ready.
Yeah, so I am excited, and I will definitely see you on Saturday. I'm so
Yes.
excited. You all come out, say hello. Of course I'm gonna be there. Tanya's gonna be there.
Yes.
All
I'm
my
excited.
vendors, they are going to be there. So come
Yes.
and support them, and network with people. And again, throughout the year I will be doing different things as well.
Yes.
Yep.
So make sure you follow her, everybody, so you know what's
Yes.
going on with the Kim experience.
Yes.
Sister, thank you. I love you. I cannot
I
wait
love
for
you
us to do this
too.
again. I am
Yes.
looking for us to all sell out. I'm believing God for just a wonderful
Amen.
day. Whatever
Mhm.
hits them tables, it hit the table, and then it's going to be going out. And there are going to
Yeah.
be some relationships built. That's the other part of networking. It's not just
Yes.
talking to each other, it's relationship building. So I
Building
thank you for the
relationships.
opportunity, sis.
Mhm.
We are
You're
out of
welcome.
here for tonight. Have a good
Yes.
evening. Be back tomorrow at 8:30 with the Verge Youth Podcast, the last one of the year. Thank you, sister. Thank you, everybody. Monique, thank you, Simone, Apostle Shodana. Thank you all. Replay watchers, comment. We'll respond. We out of here. I love
Yes.
you
We
all.
out of here.
Good
Love y'all. See you
night.
Saturday.